adjust you a little bit down. Little bit. That's okay. Yeah. Share your role responsibility current to previous projects.
Yeah, with the there I am a sales developer. We are working on source. So my regular duties are like generally we being of everyday like attending the standards and our study is for 2 weeks and we get assigned the stories for our capacity and then we start working on them. In this I have worked on developing an application end user facing application. Previously we had all the paperwork applications, but then we made it digital by making it using the Lightning components, where they can hand over the tab to the client and they can fill out the details and they can save this application for future references. And also we worked on other application called as feedback application. This is for our Salesforce users for giving feedback on how are these applications and how is the interface and everything going on. We also worked on simplifying the activities for the users for logging calls, emails, all these things. They say that that work was very much helpful for them because they regularly have like so many calls and so many emails they have to log in. So that was very useful for them, the activity login. We also like do the configuration work as well, customization and configuration, and we also have release for every 15 days. So I even participated in releases like our team members take turns like every release. So I took part in like most of the releases also and give the production support at the night of the release. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay. Like how much of experience with Salesforce?
Salesforce I have around 5 years of experience.
And your overall IT experience?
6.
Okay. It's like 6 or 6 plus?
6 plus.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna ask few questionnaires about your technical skills, okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, like can you tell me about dynamic dashboards?
Okay, dynamic dashboards are something, whenever like these dashboards, they cannot be saved into private folders and they cannot be scheduled for refreshing. We have to schedule manual refreshes, and the dynamic dashboard is something where the user is always the running user.
Okay. Just tell me about lookup relationship.
Yeah, so lookup relationship is something where it is a relation between a parent and child, where one single record is related to multiple child records, but they are not tightly bound. And we can select like if lookup relationship, if there is a if we delete the parent record, then we can delete the related value of the record in the lookup relationship field. And we have something called optional lookup filter and mandatory lookup filter in the lookup relationship, which means like in a record, when we are in a lookup field and we want to fill out populate that field, like it should show up the lookup options, right? So if it is an optional lookup filter, what happens is if the criteria is met for that record, then only it shows up. In optional, without meeting that criteria also, it can show up the values and we can fill it out. But in required lookup, compulsorily that record should meet the criteria for filling up the lookup field value.
Okay. Like what happens when you detailedly record when a master record is deleted?
This is you're asking in master detail relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, so whenever sorry, once again the question.
Like what happens to detail record when a master record is deleted?
Okay, so whenever a record is deleted, the detailed record is also deleted.
Okay. Like, can you have a roll-up summary field in case of master detail relationship?
Yes, we have roll up only in master detail relationship. We cannot have it in relationship.
Okay. Okay. Like how to handle comma within a field while uploading using data loader.
Sorry, how to
Handle comma COMMA.
comma
Yeah.
C files you're saying, comma separated files?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, generally for data loader CSV files only. So whenever, like, if you have Excel sheet or something that you need to upload using a data loader, then we have to save that file as comma separated files. Then we should open the data loader, and then what happens, we have like different actions on the data loader: insert, export all, delete, hard delete, upsert, all these actions we have. So whatever action we want, we have to select them. For example, like update. If there are already records that are existing and we want to update some field value, then we have to prepare a sheet which is a comma separated sheet, and then we have to select this update action and match the fields, like, okay, name field should be with name field, and whatever fields we have to match those fields, and then perform the action by selecting the object on which we want to perform this update action.
Like, can you tell me differences between role and profile in Salesforce?
Okay, so role is something, where using roles, if we roles are used for record level access basically. So in a hierarchy, in a role hierarchy, so the person above in the role, and there below that we can person above, so that he has access to the people in a role hierarchy. For the record level access, that is one thing with roles. And with profiles, it is like, having like what kind of actions they can do on records, and one profile can be for multiple people. We can also assign permission sets for profiles, and they can have like for objects they can have create, read, edit, all those permissions, and field level securities also we can mention in profiles, and there are some other different things we can do using profiles. So if that profile has some kind of permissions, then the users who all have that profile will have these permissions.
Okay. Okay, like how bucket fields are used in reports.
Yeah, bucket fields are something like grouped fields. We can use that. I haven't used much of those buckets. I mean, it has been long back I used that. But recently I haven't bucket fields. They are like the field, some particular. We can count some min max, that kind of actions we can do it using bucket fields.
Yeah. Like, what are governor limits in Salesforce?
Okay, governor limits in Salesforce, we have limits for everything, for executions, Apex executions and all this. So those are called as governor limits. And like we have different things in governor limits. For SQL queries, we have per transaction we can have 100 SQL queries, and DML limits, we have 150 DML limits per one transaction. And the maximum time for execution of a transaction is 10 minutes, like so on. We have like different governor limits for each thing. So when we are writing Apex program, we have to consider all these things so that it doesn't reach those governor limit and throw an error.
Okay. Like, what are the types of SOQL statements in Salesforce?
Sorry, what are the
types of SOQL statements?
Types of SOQL statements means
like there are two types, right?
No, are you asking like parent to child and child to parent SQL queries?
No, I'm asking what are the types in SOQL statements, like static SOQL, dynamic SOQL.
Okay. Yes.
These are the statements, right?
Yes. So yeah, you want me to explain the difference in those two? So that's is something where they are executed along with the Apex. They are constructed along with the Apex when the Apex code is executing. But static softwares are something we write like, okay, select so and so fields from so and so object and like order by this or that. Like the software query will be complete. But in dynamic, what happens is there might be a string value or there might be some other field value like name is equal to, that might be changing dynamically along the execution of the Apex code. So at that time what happens, it takes that value accordingly and it will execute it. That is the dynamic software.
Okay. Like what is the uses of Apex program with Visual Force page?
Uses of Apex program with Visual Force page means, okay, so Visual Force pages generally have Apex, the force, Visual Force pages have controllers, right? So these controllers have this Apex code. So what happens is like you can perform different actions on Visual if you are something like save or something. So all those kind of actions can be written in Apex code. That is a controller code.
Okay. Okay, like what is the use of static resource in Salesforce?
Yeah, static resources are to store particular information or images or something like that. We can store them and we can refer static resource in our Apex show them. Like so we can like visual. If we store an image in static resource, we can refer that static resource and we can show the image on the screen. We can use for those kind of things.
Okay, just tell me about junction object and how it is used. Hello?
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 Yes, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, just tell me about junction object.
Okay, junction object is something where that is in master detailed relationship. If a child has two parents, that is two master records, then that child is as junction. So this junction object again, if one of the parent is deleted, this detail object, the junction object is also deleted, and it is in recycle bin for 15 days. And if both the parents are deleted, then this junction object is also deleted permanently.
Okay. Like how many controllers can be used in Visual Force page?
We can use one should be controller extension. One can like a Visual Force page can have a controller and it will have a controller extension.
Okay. Okay, like what is the maximum batch size in a single trigger execution?
Batch 200 records.
Okay. Like how many field dependencies we can use in Visual Force page?
10.
Okay. Okay, like what is the use of transfer record in profile?
Okay, transfer record is basically when we want to change owner of the record. So if now I am the owner of the record, but I might be on leave or I am going out somewhere for a few days, then if I want to transfer it to some other person, then this transferring of the I can transfer that record owner as someone else so that they can handle it.
Okay. Can you just tell me about permission set?
Yeah, permission sets are giving access records like mobiles, right? Some extra object. Then permission set extra per assign those and those extra basically to use.
Tell me about sharing.
Manual comes for record sharing. Manually share the then by manual share can to other. We have a button.
Like, action function.
Function. We'll have our project as first what I have integrated application documents. So what happens? Some company documents, some personal documents, some content details, some risk details, all these kind of these are against our sales. So collect all those object information into this wrapper class. Basically, it is a collection of different types of objects.
Okay, just tell me about field dependency.
Okay, field dependencies is now we have two fields, two different and two pick list fields. So one will be dependent and other is the controlling field. So now the controlling field will have multiple options, right? So if I pick one option, then in the dependent field it should be the value in controlling on that there are options available in the dependent list.
Okay.
That will be the field dependent.
Okay, an example standard
Standard of accounts, contacts, leads, all these are opportunities.
like should use build solutions declaratively instead of with code.
Built, yeah. So like when environment, the requirement we can do is declare the configuration close. If we want, there is a change code, you create some record, then you can use it. But again, if there is some complicated logics by business team, then the coding and
Yeah, but
can you hear?
thanks for your time and use. I'll still I will be in touch with you for further interview answers. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.